Hey, what's up? I'm Daija. Today is Thursday and I'm about to go to a concert, a cute little concert. Yeah, so I'm about to show you what I put on. Like, I just got ready. They start in like 2 hours, so I have to hurry up and like get out the house. But I'm gonna show you guys my outfit real quick. It's calm. It's not like all that, but. So yeah, this is my outfit. That's my outfit. It's kind of calm, cute, whatever. It's pouring raining outside and I'm like, damn. I had some booties I was gonna wear, but I was like, should I just wear some of my rain boots? Because it's giving very much rain boots. Because the bottom of my pants is definitely gonna get wet. So I might wear just the rain boots. I still want to take some pictures though. But this is what I'm wearing. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm excited to see the band in concert. They're called Phony People, like that's the name of the band. And their music is fire. Maybe later in the video I'm gonna do like a little mini story time, but I don't want to tell too much of my business. But I love their music basically. I'm about to go to the concert. And yeah, we're about to see what it do. Ooh, the light is very okay. Well yeah, we about to see what it do. I'm excited. Oh, and I'm going to this concert by myself, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. Nah, the tickets was a good price, and I was like, yo, these is my people. Was like. So at the beginning of the vlog, I went to my first solo concert, and yeah, I like going to concerts, but I'm not too much of a concert goer. But let me tell you a cute little story about the band or whatever, right? So during the pandemic, right? I was in a house, like everybody was in the house though. I was in a house and I was like, yo, let me like try to make playlists for like my friends and my family members. So I made a playlist that I felt was kind of like indie, alternative, hip-hop, kind of R&B-ish, soul. That was kind of the vibe I was going for, right? I found a group and it was called Phony People, and it was this one song that I really liked, and I was like, ooh. But when I like songs, and normally music for a lot of people, they trigger like an emotional reaction, but for that song in particular, I just was like, whoa, like just kind of hit me. Like, and mind you, the song itself is lit, like the melodies and the vibes is fire, but for some reason, like internally, I just felt like a spark, like that I normally don't really have with a lot of songs. Like, it doesn't really trigger that much of an emotional reaction, especially my first time hearing it. But I was like, I gotta put this on the playlist. So I fast forward to 2 years after. So I'm not gonna tell too much about this. I met a friend. He had played that exact song, and I don't know if like I said, I normally don't get like extreme emotional reactions to like things like that, but he played the song and I just was like, oh wow, like I felt the same way I did once I put the song on my playlist, and I was just like, damn. That's why, I never really was too into playlists. Like, nobody really made like a specific playlist for me, but that was a big deal, I feel like, at a certain point, and I see why. Like, music is really like how you communicate emotionally. I feel like it's another way of communicating with people's like deep spirits. Yeah. And I feel like music is dead, how the universe like communicates with you and other people. But yeah, I hope I'm making sense in this. I'm just really talking. Like, this is a chill channel. We just vibing, girl. When that song played, when the band was playing their set, the song played, and I'm not gonna lie, because that song triggered like an emotional reaction in me every time I hear it. I was expecting for me to get emotional. Like, I thought I was gonna start crying. Like, I thought I was gonna start boiling in the air. Like, that was what I was expecting. Even when I bought the tickets, I was like, yo, I'm gonna be in there crying. Like, but surprisingly, when they played that song, like, I just was smiling. Like, I just was smiling the whole time. I was looking around to see everybody's reaction to the, because it was kind of packed. So I was looking around to see, like, is anybody else, like, how everybody else is feeling? Like, what's the vibe? Like, it was good vibes the whole concert, though. Like, the vibes in it was immaculate. But I'm looking around like, oh my God, what's going on? And I turn and I look at this girl, and she literally was having the reaction I thought I was gonna have at the concert. And so I'm just looking at her like, oh, sweetie, that was supposed to be me too. So she crying, I'm just like, damn. But I'm just like energetically sending her love. Like, I feel you, sis. I did feel you, sis. Like, I feel the vibe, sis. But anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about, like, me. Like, just how, hi, I'm Daija. From New York. I'm a New Yorker. And for the past couple months, I would say I've gone through, like, a big transformation, which I've gradually been going through for the last couple years or so. But just recently, I've been going through, like, quite a big one. And I feel like it's definitely changed my, like, outlook on life in general, my life, like, things around me, what I want to do, how I love myself, how I treat myself. Like, I've just been questioning a lot and changing a lot about me. And I think, you know, I think everybody goes through this phase where, I guess they call them like midlife crisis or like quarter life crisis, stuff like that, where you go through like a dramatic change because you start to see stuff differently, you want to be treated differently, like, you just, everyone changes. The only thing that's constant is change. So I'm just at this period where I've needed to kind of step back away from a lot of the normal things for me, like having a regular 9-to-5 job. Don't have one of those currently. Just being real socially involved with my friends. I had to step back with that a little bit in order for me to, something that I do, because I'm a people pleaser and I'm able to assess this about myself, I would completely neglect the things that I have to do or the things that I want to do or develop to better myself for like the ones that I love. And I've learned that that's not the way to go. Like, I don't want that to happen anymore. So I had to start changing my habits. One of my habits was, you know, just giving up a lot of my time. Like, I want my time. I keep my time to myself now, and then that time that I take to myself, I'm using to do a lot of work, whether it's shadow work. I like to work out more now. I was real stagnant before, and I wasn't really pushing myself enough. So I think the time I needed alone was the time I needed alone, like, to develop. Period. And, you know, some people are able to do a lot of multitasking and a lot of, like, planning around things and being involved in a whole bunch of people's lives and having a whole bunch of friends while having this big career. And this, I can't manage that at the moment. Like, I'm not able to do that at the moment. This moment right now is for me to really learn to re-love myself, because I wasn't doing it before. For example, like, I would get a job, a 9-to-5 job, and be going to school full time, haven't eaten all day, barely could sleep because I'm all stressed out. Just bad habits, like not working out enough, eating Chinese food every day. Like, it was just really bad. Like, poor, like, sense of self. Like, I didn't know who I was. Like, and that's the one thing that I'll constantly tell my loved ones, even before I've gone through like this phase of actually putting the change that I want to happen into fruition. Before I was doing it, I would tell like my loved ones, hey, I don't really know myself. Like, I don't. I'm hanging around y'all and I'm like being around people, but I'm just going with emotions. Like, I actually don't know who Daija is. And I think that's something that I'm learning now, is to trust myself. And I think one of the biggest things that I feel like was an accomplishment for me was going on like my own trip, like by myself, my birthday trip by myself. I've been telling myself I wanted to go on my solo trip for years. Like, I want to just travel. I want to be a solo traveler. I want to be a solo vlogger. I want to do this. And I actually did it. Like, I actually put it into fruition. And it was one of the best, it was probably the best experience I've ever had in my life. And I'm glad that I took that leap of faith and I trusted myself. Because girl, there's times when I tell you my intuition is strong, I feel like everyone's intuition is pretty strong. We just choose not to listen to it for the most part. So I actually trusted my intuition and listened to it, and I just got rewarded in so many ways. And I think that that's something that I want to encourage people to do, like on my channel, is just to, you know, take those, trust yourself, like really dig deep and learn about yourself. And through learning about yourself, you'll learn a lot about the things around you. What kind of career you want to be, what kind of career do you want to have, what kind of people do you want to have around you, how do you want people to treat you. I know my loved ones love me, but it's certain things that I'm like, okay, I don't like to be treated certain ways. People treat you how they see you treat yourself. You're not good within yourself, it's just not gonna work. You're not gonna find the right romantic partner, you're not gonna find the right friends around you. So yeah, I'm in a really good space right now. And mind you, I've always kind of done stuff by myself. Like I'm in solitude by default. Like I've always been in solitude, like for forever. Like now's the time that I'm actually taking it and being more introspective and not taking my life and what I have been gifted with, whether that my talents or anything, like the way I physically look, like all the things that I have, is to not take them for granted, and to actually utilize them and create balance within my life. I think it's important to me now, and that's more important to me than any job or anything, to be honest. Like I want to reach a certain level. Yeah, I want to reach a certain level. I want to keep growing after that. Like I want to be really proud of myself once I've put in the work to get what I want in this life. So I'm just excited to keep growing. I think like I've amazed myself in the last couple months, throughout my life in general. When I look back at it, like I'm just really proud of myself, like genuinely. And I want everybody, regardless of what financial stance you're in or where you are in life, I want you to be proud of what you accomplished already, because it made you who you are today. Any mistake you made, that's just the area where you could grow and keep growing and growing and growing. So, I feel like I was bad quitting in this video, but I feel like it was mad other things I wanted to talk about. But and that's another thing. Don't let nobody force you out of solitude or force you to get back out if you're not ready. People are gonna be tight. Your friends are gonna be tight that you can't make it to brunch. Oh fucking well. I'm sorry. Oh well. It takes sacrifice. This shit takes sacrifice. You don't want to drink no more? Don't drink. Don't go out. Like, don't let nobody toss you around like a fucking rag doll. I was letting niggas toss me around and around and around. Don't do that. Don't do that. You come out of solitude when you're ready. You keep working on yourself till you're ready to let people in. And you don't gotta let nobody know your business either. Don't nobody gotta know shit. Let them see whatever transformation you make it. Do not, I don't recommend telling everybody business. The people that are energetically coordinated with you are gonna be in tune. So you're not technically alone. In general, we're not ever really separate from anything. Let's really talk about it. But that's a whole nother video, and it's gonna give Daija the philosopher. But for this one, we're just gonna be talking about, it's a little update about me. I'm gonna be posting a lot more. I say that at the end of every video. But yeah, I'm truly excited about the journey I'm on right now. Yeah, and I wanted to share it on my channel. So yeah. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. So I was talking to my best friend, and I was just talking about shedding. We were talking about like you having to shed your old self in order for you to kind of rebirth, like the better version of yourself. Like you have to kind of shed your old self to get the new one there. And I was just like, yeah, you're right. And she brought up an example about a caterpillar turned into a butterfly, and that caterpillar spending all that time in a cocoon by itself, and completely transforming into a butterfly and having new abilities. Like it wasn't able to fly before. It didn't look the way it looks now. Like it has like different colors. Like it's just a whole different thing. Now it's transformed itself, and I think that really resonated with me. I love the old Daija, I do, but that's not who I am anymore. It's out with the old and in with the new. You know what I mean? And yeah. Thanks for watching this video. Y'all have a good day.